sometimes you speak about like, labels, like to me it's like almost like a ladder. Like top level is like our level of perfection, and self-image is like where on that ladder of perfection you position yourself. So it's determined by the way we value things and what we value about ourselves. Strange thing is often I think that does not relate. How we value ourselves and what we value for ourselves as important is not the same measure that we use for other people. So self-image is basically where you position yourself, see yourself in the greater scheme of perfection.
When I hear the word self-image, I think about what do you see when you look in a mirror, how do you perceive yourself, and then also what do you feel when you think about yourself. Do you have happy thoughts? Do you have sad thoughts? What do you feel if you think about your name, if you think about yourself?
Self-image, how I see myself, what I think of myself, what I believe about myself.
To me, self-image is what someone believes about themselves and how they see themselves and how they feel the rest of the world sees them.
Well, I think self-image is the way you see yourself physically, emotionally, and spiritually as a being.
Most women don't like something with regards to their physical appearance. For lots of women it's weight. That's probably the number one, I think.
Sadly, most women don't like the way they look when they look in the mirror. I think body type is a big thing a lot of girls don't like about themselves. I think a lot of girls, there's always something. If you have short hair, you want long hair. And I also think in different ethnic groups, I feel like we always comparing like my hair, your hair, and yeah, I think that's the one thing. And then I also think another thing a lot of women struggle with is their strength. They don't feel capable of doing things. They don't feel capable. How does she have so much capacity? How can she juggle 3 kids, a job, and being at church? And I can only do 1 kid and only work 1 job, and I feel tired. So we keep on comparing ourselves, and I also think social media plays a very big role in that. What we don't like about ourselves is we see what other people do.
Their bodies. I think they don't like when they don't reach their potential, and then that is reflected in how they feel about themselves and what they believe they're capable of doing, and then they just start believing that they're worthless, which is absolutely not the truth.
I think that most women have a lot of negative self-talk, and so maybe they've picked a feature or something that they feel is a little bit abnormal or not, measuring up to the standard that they feel is out there. And so I think it varies from person to person what that is.
I think their thighs. But yes, I think it's something physical. I think we tend to focus on the physical.
Women believe that women all want to be loved and accepted, and I think we believe that how we look will determine how much love we receive. So society portrays this image of beautiful women, skinny, tanned, long hair as the ideal, and that receives lots of love in a sense. And then women try to attain that, so that's why they don't hate, or they hate anything with regards to themselves that seems in contradiction of that image that they see as perfection.
Well, comparison, but I also feel that the enemy comes and he shows us that one little thing that the world tells us that we don't like about ourselves. And I also think a very big role is the world created this whole scale of beauty, beautiful and what is not beautiful, what is a big nose, what is not a good nose, what is nice ears, and I think a lot of girls, you put yourself on that scale, you're constantly being flooded with information. You can just drive down the road and you'll see a poster of a girl, and I think that plays a very big role in why we don't like things about ourselves, is we are constantly being told what is beautiful and what is not, and you can't help but look in the mirror and compare yourself to that image that we've been flooded with.
Because it's too difficult to, I think they focus on specific things because it's too difficult to hate everything. And as women, we tend to be very critical. So we will always be able to find something wrong, even if something is close to perfect. If it's not perfect, it's wrong. So I think we tend to nitpick because we find it difficult to accept that which is good. We find it difficult to just focus on that which is good, because we always try to be more, and especially now society expects more from us. Society expects us to change the world, to be mothers, to be leaders, to be everything, and when we fall short, we find it difficult, so then we try to improve, we try everything to just get to that image that society creates, that thing that we need to be.
Again, I think it's comparison, comparing themselves and how they feel they should look or act or behave or what they should do. And if that one thing doesn't measure up to that standard, then often that becomes something that they hate.
I think they believe if that aspect was better or pretty, their life would be more joyful, or they'd be happier.